Hi everybody, it is Charlotte with Charlotte Plans, and I just wanted to share with you what I ordered from Erin Condren for 2018. Right here I have covered up my address and everything with one of the Erin Condren cards that actually has my discount code for 5 orders. I was not able to use it for this one because it was the Cyber Monday deal, which had a better so it's basically I still have my five order discount, which I think is $5 or something like that, but I still have it, so I will be using it the next time I order anything, and hopefully there's not another discount code out there that negates the $5 one. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get it in here because it's hard with the tripod and the light and everything, but go through here and see what this is. Special gift for me, so I will look into that and see what that is for. Oh, it's a gift card, and it has no value until activated, so I can get that activated and give it to someone for Christmas or anything like that, or give it to myself so that I can use it next year, Christmas present to myself for next year. Anyways, here is a postcard, Be So Good They Can't Ignore You, then a little label, and don't have a packing list. I thought I ordered 2 life planners, so I'm gonna have to look at that. I may have another order coming. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the box out of the way, and I am gonna look at what I ordered because I thought I ordered a horizontal for work. Well, I'm gonna have to order another one, so because it for some reason didn't get put into my box. So the first one is my life planner. So it comes with the ruler, and I went ahead and did Go Confidently in the Direction of Your Dreams, Live the Life You Have Imagined. And I don't really do any personalization or anything like that on them, but I like this quote, so it was basically an as is. And make sure you guys are all in screen. It comes with a pouch, and pull out all the goodies that come in the pouch. So you get some labels, you get a coil that you can snap it in and everything, so it looks like this right here with the coil in there, and some compliment cards that you can send out to people, and 20% off codes that you can give to people, and this is the card that explains what you can do with all of them. Okay, and I'm going to have to go through this once I'm done and make sure that all the pages are the way that they're supposed to be, and ooh, I really like these pages. They're a lot, at least the ones for the monthly are a lot stiffer and everything. That's nice. As well as these pages, they're a lot. I've watched so many videos of people doing their planners and saying stuff about the paper that they really like it, and I do really like it. So I went for the neutral version with the platinum rings and the vertical layout, just like I have in the past. I like this, the vertical, and for just doing my regular planning, and the neutral because it's sometimes you can't get colors to match everything that you need it to be. So I will go through this page by page to make sure that all the pages are there, and if there's any issues, I'll let Erin Condren and her staff know. And then we start with all the notes pages back here. Some coloring. Okay, and stickers. and the envelope with your perpetual calendar back here, which I really don't use the perpetual calendar, so, but that is what I went with for this, for my day-to-day planner. Okay, and then the next one that I got was my budget one, and so I went ahead and got the, what is the marquee? No, it's not the marquee. It's something like that. But 2018 budget book, and I did personalize that one. And I think the color is an emerald. And so I got the deluxe monthly, and I got it in neutral. And I will go through this one to make sure that everything is there that needs to be there. And in the back, I opted to have an additional 40 pages added in. Because I use these pages as kind of my debt check-in. As you, let me pull up my previous one. So, back here in the notes section, I'm listing out my baby steps, my financial goals for 2017, and then my debt snowball. So it's this one I was able to pay off. This one I have actually done a balance transfer on. This one I'm hoping to have paid off by December, but I will have to see. And then I have my Bank of America, that's my card. And then the next one is my student loans, and listing out when I have a, excuse me, the interest rates and things like that, and when I expect to have them paid off and everything. And then I start with my register for like my checkbook, so keeping up with my bank account and everything. So I wanted a couple more pages just to make sure that, because I quit doing all of this in September, so I'm gonna have to pull up my bank account and statements and start doing all of this stuff over, inserting all this stuff. And I think I had enough pages, but I just wanted to be on the safe side and add them in there. So that is what my plan is to do for this section. And as I'm looking at this, I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do as I look through the pages to make sure, once off camera, to make sure that I have everything that I need on these, that I will start to pre-plan for January and figure out what I need, what I want to do in there. So to go along with the budget book, I went ahead and ordered these. They're the adhesive tabs, and I got the neutral version so that way it matched with the, I like having, and they all kind of fell, the tabs. So previously I had purchased these tabs from Michael's, and they were in one of the recollections. I think it might have been the budget book or something like that, and I'll link it down below if I can find it. And I liked having the tabs to be able to flip to the monthly spread and everything. So that is exactly what I'm going to do again this year with these tabs, but this time I'm not going to have them be colorful. I'm going to have them neutral, like I like everything. So I'm just kind of going through here so I know what these are but as I do my budget book setup, I will film that and let you guys travel along with me on the setup for that and getting it prepared for 2018. Okay, the next thing that goes with the budget book is these clear circles. And they're basically to track, just like I don't know if you can see it here, but they have it tracking like paydays and vacations and things like that, and they're transparent so you can see through them. But I was thinking in what I've done in 2017, I went through on this section, and I'll zoom in so you can kind of see. So in July I have a pink circle, and then that's kind of a purple brownish circle. No, that might be brown, and an orange one, and then over here I have other ones. So get it flipped over. So down here I kind of have my little legend. So it tells me that the oranges are car insurance, purple is Amazon Prime. So these are my yearly sinking funds. So I'm going to use the stickers this year instead of the pens that I used last year. And let me unwrap these so that way we can look at the colors. So you got your pinks, your purples, your magentas, and things like that. Blues, greens, and then you have gold, silver, and rose gold. And I don't know what I'm going to use the gold, silver, rose gold ones for, but I will be using them for something. Okay, the next thing I purchased was the Snapin bookmarks in the metallic color, and that is mainly because the bookmarks that come with the planners are a little thick, and in my budget book I actually had two bookmarks, or two rulers, and one was in the actual month section and some stuff like that, and then one was stuck back where it was the cash register and checkbook register type thing. So these will thin out a little bit, and they seem to cut washi and everything a lot easier. So I purchased these for both the life planner and the budget book. And then after that, to go with the budget, I also purchased these, which are silver monthly things to go with the budget book. So for January, I purchased this, which I forget the name of it, but I changed the color to linen is the gray color, and then navy is the blue color. And checking the cutting on this, it's not the best cutting, but I figured I would use this for January for my budget book, and I kind of like it because of all it looks like fireworks to me, so kind of like that. And basically my thought process is to kind of like put this down, and then over here put the January on top of that, or something along that line. So you'll see as I progress through that. And then I also bought this one for February. I liked the floral, it's kind of almost like stitching, and I do like to do needlepoint and things like that. It's just the TV shows that I watch, and let me pull it out of the paper. The TV shows that I watch are not the best to watch while doing stitching and stuff like that, because you have to concentrate on what you're doing with your stitching. And I watch a lot of shows that have subtitles, so you have to read the subtitles. So that is that, and I am going to go ahead and lay all this stuff out so you can see it. And scroll you back out. Okay, everybody, I had mentioned that I forgot to put something in my last Erin Condren haul, so I just received the box after I got my oil change today, so I decided to pull out the camera and do all of this before I run off to the chiropractor. So what I have here covering is just a regular old sticky note, and it's covering my address and shipping details and things like that, since it was shipped to my personal address. And here is the inside of the box. I'm going to flip it around so that way you can see inside, but I'm going to kind of pull this off to the side and pull the stuff out. Okay, the same thing, there was this card, and it has, I think, details to where you can send it to someone, and it has a gift card in there that you can put money on. And then there was this postcard in there that says follow your bliss, and another label. And what I decided to order this time around was the hardbound life planner in the neutral version, and it is the larger one, the 8x10 pages. This planner is going to be used for work. So it's going to be used for work, and I am going to go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. pulled off the plastic that was around it, and then, oh, the sound of new books opening just makes me happy. That would make me a book nerd, yes, I know. But the sound of that cracking, the spine cracking, is awesome. Okay, so I did not personalize it in any way just because I didn't want to, and so I decided to pick the black one because inside it was the neutral version, and I said I was going to go ahead and get an hourly because that's what I've been using at work, but I decided to go ahead and get the vertical this time because after some thought on it, the way I'm going to break it down at work is a little bit different than how I would then using the hourly. So I work in logistics and I work in imports and exports. So I'm going to have, and I'm working for in-house for one of our clients where I am scheduling the loading of their trucks and stuff like that to get exported out. So I am going to go ahead and put this section as the loading, so anything that's loading that day, discharging, and then my to-do. So it kind of lets me know, like, so that's kind of what my plan is, because I need to be aware of what is loading and sailing and things like that, so that way I can keep track of everything. And the monthly spread, what I've been doing with my planner at work currently is using this section to put the file number, order number, whatever we want to call it, and putting how many trucks are loading that day, if a vessel is sailing, if something is coming into discharge, so that way when I go in, I can look at the week and say, okay, when I'm planning out, it's like, okay, I have 25 ISOs loading the 1st through the 5th. I don't, but in actuality, I don't. This is just an example. So that way I can put all the order numbers and file numbers like that, and then over here I can just transpose them over and things like that. And this way I have a month view to look at things, and it has helped me out a lot at work to be able to do that and have a month view in sight and figure out how many trucks are loading on that day, because we can only load so many trucks a day. And so if I try to send in an order and already have trucks scheduled to load, and I send another order and I've put them on the same date, this is alleviating everybody telling me you can't do that. And I'm still learning. I've only been at this job this is my 3rd month. I started the 3rd of October, so the first work day in October, been there all of November, and now the first couple weeks of December. So I'm still learning things as they pop up, but I figure this is going to help me out in the long run, having it split out like that. So, but basically it is the hardbound, nothing on the inside, the normal stuff that pops up, and then you go into your vertical layout and things like that, and it goes through February, March, April, May, all the way to December. And then at the end of December, it's just a bunch of note pages and dot grid. And I have a discoloration on this page right here, but that is okay because I don't plan on using, and some blank pages. I don't plan on using these pages. I may use them for meetings and things like that, but other than that, nothing really much going on. And then the back, it's just the petal, all in gold. So, and it has 2018 on the spine. So that is what I'm using right now. I think I would have preferred the gray one, but it was a colorful spread, and I didn't really want to bring color in, because what I'm going to do with the some of the stickers, or I may even make my own stickers, but basically make headers that say loading, sailing, discharging, all of that type of stuff. Anything that has to deal with discharging and doing the importation, anything with the export stuff up top, and then my to-do list down at the bottom. And then any special notes of things that are going on, like meetings or things like that for the day. So that is what my plan is to use for this one. And if you are interested in anything that is Erin Condren related, I have left my referral link down in the description box below. And if you click on that, if you're a first-time purchaser from Erin Condren, if you click that link and put the information, you'll get a couple emails. One of the emails will contain a code to get $10 off your first purchase from Erin Condren. So I've had a couple viewers that have actually used that, which I'm very thankful for, because it did help me in my previous purchase where I bought my budget book and my personal planner for next year, as well as some stickers and things like that. So I'm very thankful to the two of you that actually did use the referral code, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else, and I will check back with you guys. Bye!